Evening, Gary Smith. Thank you for joining us after this hard-fought 1-1 draw against Royston Town. A very well organised side, I think it's fair to say, with Royston. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, they very organised. We knew what we'd get from them. We knew it would be tough, and obviously I needed to see a reaction from our players in terms of the last couple of performances, and I think they delivered that today. You could see we were a lot more solid. We had Joe Magunda back. Chris Cox came in and was excellent. Henry Wilder, absolutely outstanding. So we were solid ourselves around that part today. I just think we dominated the ball a lot, and maybe we could have been a little bit more creative in that last third. But overall, I think it's a fantastic point when you consider the fact that we played Royston, who are going to be there or thereabouts challenging. It's a decent point for us to take, and we can move on and try and build again from this position.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't so much about the result as much as we all would have loved a win today. It was more about, as you say, getting a performance, getting that solidity back after a couple of recent defeats.
Yeah, definitely. The boys have shown already that they're capable of doing that. We've lost games before, and then we've bounced back and we've gone on a run where we hardly conceded any goals, and we were picking points up. So we wanted that reaction today, and I think they've given it to us, and it's a decent point for us to take as well, considering the amount of injuries. Obviously we keep on mentioning it, the suspensions and the illnesses that we have had. For the boys to come out there today and put that kind of performance in, I've got to be pleased as a manager.
You touched on it already, Gary. Debuts today for Jack Ryan and another debut for Chris Cox, rejoining recently, and a debut goal for Coxey, almost a goal for Jack Ryan, if for a brilliant save by Harry Smart. Your thoughts on their performances in general?
I mean, you could see what they both brought to the table today. Jack Ryan, non-stop running, physical, goes in behind. He's got an eye for goal, and he was unlucky with his effort today that the keeper's made a fantastic save from it. So pleased for him. He's got himself up and running, and it's a fantastic start for him. And long may that continue. And in Chris Cox, you've seen what he brings to the table. Defensively, he was outstanding, and he took his goal superbly well. And I thought right at the death he was a bit unlucky not to get the winner as well, where the ref's blown up for a free kick in the penalty area where we thought it wasn't even a foul. So all in all, pleased. They both brought something solid to the team. We're happy to have them both on board, and I'm sure as time goes on they'll get better and better and stronger.
Okay, another player that we've signed that's not in the squad today, Aaron Solomon. Can you just give us what your expectations are for him?
Yeah, he's another lightning quick player that we've decided to take on board, and he'll bring something to the table as well. Obviously he'll get a full week's training this coming week, and then we'll look to unleash him. He's very quick, he's a dynamic player, and he's very creative on the ball, non-stop effort as well. So that's for the fans to see, and that will come soon.
Okay, well, as you've alluded to already, we've now got a couple of training sessions, which I think is much needed. It's been so hectic since the start of the season, but now you've got a couple of training sessions Tuesday, Thursday to work with the squad ahead of another tough game, of course, at home to Biggleswade next Saturday. But we've also got Jordan Goff and Aaron Ford available for selection for that game too, Gary.
Yeah, the players are starting to come back now and be available. Dexter Walters is another one that should be back in full training this week as well. And then that'll just leave us with Tyrell Waite and Dan Creaney as our long terms. And it's good to have them all back, because when they are back, as you can see with the effort that the guys have put in today, and they'll come and add something extra on top of what we've already put in today, and I think that will carry us forward and give us, like I said, that platform that we need to go and build another and put another run together.
Okay, Gary, just to finish off then, we saw the early substitution report Bilal Yafai today with an injury. Can you give us an update?
Yeah,
on
he's been nursing that hamstring, for the last couple of weeks now, and it's not 100% right. Obviously, the medical team are going to get into it, and we'll assess it. Give him another 48 hours up until Monday to see what kind of reaction he gets from it, and then we'll take it further. But I'm hoping that it's nothing long term, because obviously, Bilal's an important part of what we do as well. So the more players that we can have available, the better for us, and I think the performances will show that when they are all available to us.
Okay, thank you. As always, Gary, and we'll catch up with you again next week.
Cheers, thank you.